Oh my god, I destroyed the document.
I don't think anybody watching it. You're safe.
Oh, no one's on there.
I don't think anybody's joined in the room yet. Hey, what's up, man? Trying to play in the daily here, but doesn't have enough. Well, I guess we have enough people now, so it might be a small, easy one. But I'm thinking about. I'm trying out a flash freeze as a one of today in my sideboard, just because I gave up on worrying about having a card that's good against affinity. If I run into affinity, I just have to play my best and hope I get lucky. So I wanted to try out flash freeze. I don't know, another thing to bring in against the Jund decks or the Junk decks and Twin. I don't know, just something to try. Yeah, it's also probably pretty good for Scape Shift, and I'm okay with having something that makes that matchup a little bit better. Oh, and I'm trying out the Life Banes in the side that I was talking about trying in place of those Death Marks. I ran them yesterday in a couple of practice games, just screwing around, and they seemed like they did quite a bit of work, so I think I'm going to try them for just a little bit. I did add the one of Sunken Ruins and just replaced one of the River of Tears to help make that a little bit easier to cast.
Hey, Jake.
Other than that, I don't think I'm ready to try anything else yet. I am thinking about trying 2 Serum Visions in place of the Think Twices for a couple of games sometime this week, just to see if I can not be bothered by playing a bad sorcery speed cantrip, but I don't know. It's just something to try, see if I can help me. Because I've been having a little bit of issues with top decking well later. So, I don't know. Something I just wanted to mess around with. Also makes another Snapcaster target on 3 if I ever need to do it. Hey, how's it going, man? The daily starts here in about 10 minutes or so. So I wasn't streaming the other day on yesterday evening, I think it was, but I was just doing some practice games, and I was playing against Red Green Tron, and I got to Sower of Temptation and Emrakul, which, I mean, that's kind of achievement unlocked, but yeah, I didn't win that one still. He ended up Iougning another Emrakul and beating me that way, but I got close. I was almost there. Yeah, I agree, Sonny. I just don't want to hate all over the 2 Serum Visions without actually trying it for a little bit first. I doubt I'll stick with it. Yeah, I pretty much mostly play fairies. I used to play the Jeff Hoagland deck. I like that deck a lot, but I didn't like the late game of it, and it just ran out of gas in the late game too much. And one of the reasons I switched, the other reason I switched back is because I just love blue black fairies, and turn 2 bitter blossoms are what I like to do. There's also a part of me that really wants to find a way to fit a third Mistbind Click back into the deck. I've just played a game a little bit ago tonight, just a little practice game against a Jund player, and I was able to turn 3 Vendilion Click, turn 4 Mistbind Click, turn 5 Mistbind Click. So yeah, that felt pretty strong. It was a fun series of turns, and giving myself more opportunities to do that seems like it might be something I might want to try again. I've been having pretty good luck with this deck lately. I was at a PTQ for the Channel Fireball one, not last weekend, but the weekend before. There was 409 players. I went 6-3 and took 48th place. And I've done decently online. I'm still feeling the deck is very, very, very unforgiving. Little mistakes punish you very hard. One of the things I like about it is that, but yeah, there's definitely been some games that I should have won, but I tech edged the wrong thing 3 turns earlier and I got punished, and yeah, but it's a learning experience and I really enjoy that about the deck. I could shade the sword. That's one of the things. It would either be the sword or maybe Snapcaster Mage, but I'm not sure. I feel like if I wanted to put in a third Mistbind Click, I need another fairy is the thing, and I don't know if there's any other playable fairies that's like a one of. I don't know. I'm not running quickly, so please don't suggest it. My wife's laughing at me for saying that. Oh no, I love Smother. Beast Token Smother is just a really, really, really good card. It the fact I don't know, I love that it kills manlands, and that's probably my most common use for it. I just I kill manlands with it left and right, and yeah, I've been another one of these is what I was thinking about trying to find room for. The getting a Mistbind Click to resolve has such a really high power level that it once whenever you get those games where you start chaining Mistbinds or you hit multiple Mistbinds in a game, it makes you start thinking about ways that you can fit more in because they're so good when they do that. Yeah, like I said, I think where I have my list right now is very, very tight for the way I like to play the deck, and it makes finding things to shave to make new things fit very difficult. I don't think that's actually a bad problem to have, but it does make things really tight sometimes. The other suggestion I might try is one that some of the lists I've been seeing a lot lately doing is going down to just 24 lands to give you another spot, but I don't know if I'd want to go to 24 lands and then another 4-drop. Yeah, if I was gonna, more realistically, if I wanted to fit the third Mistbind, it would probably be a Cryptic Command I'd end up cutting, and just swap the numbers on those two. Just because they're all 4-drops and they do serve a similar role. I mean, basically, they're more time walks for a deck that loves to time walk. One's just a more aggressive time walk, I guess, at 4, and the other's more of a toolbox spell in Cryptic. I think I used to actually run it that way with 3 Mistbinds and 2 Cryptics, and I went up to a third Cryptic and only 2 Mistbinds because I wanted the more utility. So, like I said, part of this is because I was just playing a game and I had Mistbind into Mistbind, and it just felt stupid. It was just one of those. I was like, okay, well, we're gonna spend the next 3 turns with you doing nothing while I kill you, okay? And I don't know. It's fun when you get a draw like that. All right, looks like I'll be starting up here in a minute or two. Hopefully, we can dodge Affinity Escape Shift. Those 2 decks I just don't feel like playing right now. I never get to dodge both of them, so I'm sure we'll see at least one match against one of them. Can you change this music? I'm getting sleepy. Oh, look, I can play Bara. Oh, what does he play in Modern? You guys remember? Okay, this hand is This hand's interesting because this likes it so. Turn 1, I have Dismember, and turn 2, I have Double Inquisition or Hold Up Remand. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I think he plays Pod. And if he plays Pod, this is probably a pretty decent Pod hand because I can kill a Mana Dork on turn 1, and then turn 2 I can at least see what he's got going on and potentially just rip some game plans apart. Or also just casually look at his hand and see a bunch of 4-drops and be sad. We'll find out.